What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yay. Now I was talking to my live before we turned this on. I would go with the just to finish up for them. I would go with the theory of Trump trying to give Diddy some type of pardon. I would lean more on that, which is that's a no also. But just to catch y'all up real quick, I was saying that think about it, y'all, and I'm gonna say it again, that Diddy was denied bail 3 times or more. I done lost count. Think of all the stuff we know in this case right now on Diddy, and you say to yourself, the stuff that we know and what they talking about, Cassie and dangling somebody over a 7-foot balcony and all this other he say she say, he done used the bathroom in my mouth, all this stuff. That is not enough for me to deny somebody bail 3 times. So that right there should prove to yourself that we halfway through this case. We ain't even halfway through. Them judges seen something that they confiscated from Diddy's 3 houses they hit at the same time. They got something that made that judge, all 3 of the judges say, oh no, hell to the no. Nah, we ain't letting him out. Nah, he not a flight risk. He's gonna run. We let him out, he's running. I would. If I seen this is the evidence I got against you. I'm running. We haven't seen nothing like that. We haven't seen or understand. Yeah, it ain't over, man. It ain't over till the fat lady sing, man. So, with that being said, check this out. My peoples be sending me videos and everything. Orlando Brown and Ali Carter exposes Jaguar Wright. All lies exposed. Lord have mercy. Y'all know, where my I gotta do this. I don't want Jaguar to be mad at Uncle Mike. This is for all the Jaguar Wright fans, which is me. I'm under Jaguar Wright spell. That's what somebody said to me before. And Jaguar Wright is gonna get my channel taken down. That's what somebody said to me before. Uncle Mike is smart enough to do what the heck he's supposed to be doing. And I'm just giving the information. I'm a reactor, and I'm giving the information from both sides. We live when we doing our reactions. Don't play with me. Don't play with one person. Already tried to play with me. They had to shut all the way up. See, when I hurt people, or when I don't know, not hurt people. Take that back. Not hurt people. But when I cut people off, I come way up here to cut them off and cut them. I'm over here having fun. I'm having fun. I got too much talent in my pinky finger, more than what you got in your whole family. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody specifically. And I tell everybody this. I tell everybody, Uncle Mike got more talent than what you can ever imagine. Would you like to have a competition? Yes or no? Would you like to have a competition? Yes or no? I'll let you pick what instrument or what talent you want to battle in. Anyway, don't mess with Uncle Mike Cross the boss. Yeah, don't mess with me, man. I'm too dangerous. But if I lose the fight, I won't fight because I know I'm gonna lose, like English, math, or that bull, that worldly stuff, all that worldly stuff. Y'all can have that. Anyway, hey, let me get with this video, man. So I just wanted to put some of this stuff out here, man, that Uncle Mike ain't no joke. So y'all hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and do this video. Y'all hit that. Ooh, God dang it, I don't click. See, computer and Uncle Mike make a lot of mistakes. Let's check. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Right, I go to Diddy parties.
Ain't nobody, Helen. Ain't nobody specifically. See, that's another thing you can win on. Uncle Mike can't talk and I say the words in my mind, but it don't come out my lips. The haters. I'm just talking about the haters in the trolls. There's some trolls in this house. If you see them, put them out. There's some trolls in this house. If you see them, put them out.
Which is where people like me step in.
Be a lover, not a fighter. Most definitely.
So walk out! Because ain't nobody stopping me when I come. Why would they talk about it?
Yes, Allie is okay. We just did 2 videos of Allie Carter that actually put a video out there. I'm talking to my live stream. I'm sorry, y'all. And Allie said, y'all can stop all that. She's dead, or she said she was just hiding. She just undercover, and she talks to about 45 people. Just to let y'all know, she got the Allie Carter Army, and she talks to a couple of people to let them know that she's okay, and they don't have to hit the panic button. How about that? So she's good.
Who is to go to?
But let's get back to Jaguar. I'm trying to see what they trying to say. Jaguar lying. Nanny boo boo. Jaguar's a liar. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It sure is funny how all this stuff starting to come true. Yeah, here we go.
So walk out! Because ain't nobody stopping me when I come. Why would they talk about it? Who is there to go to? Who's going to them? What hungry, HR department do you know of that works for any of these labels?
Yeah.
When have you ever heard of a suit being publicly acknowledged in the entertainment industry at all? Never. Not in entertainment.
Tupac.
I'm listening to the music in the background.
He was the only one.
Yeah.
He saw how that turned out.
Yeah, no, guilty.
That's why they do it. To make you an example.
Dang.
To remind you what they're willing to do to keep things the way they want them. It's intimidation. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor. But they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case.
Now, how can you say that Jaguar's lying when what she just said right there? Now, some of the things that she might say might be misconstrued information, but it's not a lie. I'm like, we don't know. It's so much information that we don't know. I mean, you got to go by her because she was in the industry. But I know one thing: there are police officers now that's filing court papers, so they lying too, right? And there are prosecutors that are filing court papers that state facts. Diddy made me take this bribe. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm pointing with it. This is a pocket knife. This is what I use to cut open my stuff. Diddy made me take a bribe. He said, take this money or I'm Xing off in your family and stuff like that. We about to go to a whole nother level, dog. I'm about to take this stuff to a whole nother level. So let's keep going. My bad.
Ahem. Can Jaguar Wright please come to the front of the class, please? Miss Wright, you used to say that you would walk girls out of the Freakoff.
It's getting messy out here, y'all, because Orlando just joined Allie Carter to expose Jaguar Wright. And baby, they read her all the way to filth. It turns out that Jaguar Wright has been lying this whole time. And everything she was saying was either something she heard from someone else and exaggerated for shock value, or something she just made up in her head for the fun of it. To make things even worse, she has fooled people into thinking that they need to financially support her. So apart from the thousands of dollars she's getting paid by these YouTube channels, she jumps on every other day to make these allegations. She's also getting paid good money from the views she gets on her own YouTube page. These people are supporting her because they think she's trying to expose the industry, when the whole time she's just playing in their face and taking their money. A lot of people weren't expecting Allie and Orlando to come for Jaguar like this because they are all usually exposing the industry, so you'd think they'll get along and give us all the tea. Allie claims Jaguar has been her since people started to listen to her more because Jaguar was scared that she was losing her grip on people.
A lot. A lot. Mainly from big kitties.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
But this was just the start, y'all.
Wow.
She went off on Jaguar for being a fraud and receiving lots of money to come on the internet and lie to people who genuinely want to know the truth. She said Jaguar is a paid mole who has hidden her true intentions behind truth telling to deceive people into thinking she's a truth teller, when she's really just another liar that has been given the platform to mislead us.
And truth teller clothing. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
According to Allie, Jaguar is profiting off of the pain of people while convincing folks that she's the good guy. She said Jaguar pops out whenever her money runs out to make these outlandish claims, and then once people start tuning in to know more, she starts demanding to get paid before she says the rest. Allie claims that if Jaguar was really all about the truth, she wouldn't need to get paid before exposing the industry.
Now hold up. Now one thing I noticed, and I'm gonna let it keep going. She said a lot of stuff about Jay-Z, but Jay-Z never clapped back or say a word. Like, that's her job. Well, you know, she stirring up this side of things. She's stirring it up. I don't know, man. That's funny.
She would just go ahead and do it, especially since the lives of children are at stake.
Those wolves in truth teller clothing. They want you to give them a Patreon subscription fee, all the money, and I think people have got into this mindset of, if I want the truth, I have to pay money for it. If I want the truth, I have to put it off on somebody else. A waiver from the children? A lot. How many times do they tell you about the children? How many times do they tell you to get up for the children? How many times do they call you to action for the children? How many times do they not waiver from the children unless it's trending? When do they talk about the children? Do they only talk about it when it's trending? If they're talking about trafficking, do they talk about the children? Here, kitty, kitty. I don't believe in panthers. I believe in a kitty kitty. I know. I've lived with them. I've dealt with them. So I know how they work. If they don't get their way, they point fingers. When they don't get their way, they pull things like Jay-Z pulled when he all of a sudden he don't know Diddy.
But of course, y'all already know Jaguar wasn't going to sit back while Allie dragged her for filth like this without saying a word. She went on live and gave Allie a strong warning to stop using her for clout because she wasn't the one or two. She said if Allie keeps going with this, she'll drag it on with her till the very end.
Don't clout chase me. Even if it is for your protection. I am not Lamisha Fuller. I'm not running around lying on you, trying to convince people you got stuff. Do I want any arms to befall you? Absolutely not.
Jaguar later jumped on another interview in which she went off on Allie again. She said, unlike Allie, she actually has receipts for the things she says. She doesn't just talk out of thin air.
They say I don't have receipts, yet everywhere I point and tell people to go look, they found something that was hidden, thrown down in the algorithm, sitting right there online, right in front of their very faces. I don't really have much feeling about stupidity. It's just stupidity. What do you mean coming? It's always been here. People have chosen to ignore it. Things are about to get real and they're not going to be able to ignore it anymore. That's all.
But see, the reason why people were on Allie's side and even started to drag Jaguar was because prior to Allie making these allegations, Orlando Brown had also exposed her and accused her of even using her deceased son's remains to perform witchcraft to lure innocent folks into believing her lies. The crazy thing is, he accused her of this right in her face during a heated interview. The interview was supposed to be of the two of them exposing the industry, but it quickly turned into Orlando going off on Jaguar and calling her out for being a liar and a witchcraft fanatic. Now, the reason why Orlando went off on Jaguar was because at some point during the interview, Jaguar got a little bit ahead of herself when she said something about Orlando honoring her for saving him. Orlando didn't like the fact that she was making it sound like she's his savior or something, and that's when he made a 180 and started dragging her for filth. Orlando wasn't going to sit there while Jaguar lied to the people that she was his saving grace. Oh no, honey.
I'm on you.
He honors me in such a way.
Bro, am I lying?
No, I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Bro, hey,
you honor me. Listen to me.
Haru, am I lying?
You honor
I know, I'm just like, yo, bro, like, that's all your bread. That's all your money.
You honor me. And I'm going to tell you why.
They trying to take your movie? That's cute. You doing music and you wrote the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's adorable that you doing music with people, but you wrote the movie.
I understand.
Now, this is where things started to get a little heated because Orlando started accusing Jaguar of doing voodoo on him by blowing her dead son's ashes on him and disrespecting her deceased son's dead corpse. He said he was even trying to get Jaguar bailed out of prison after she was arrested for this, but he ended up changing his mind because he found out that she was out here doing voodoo on people.
One question. I did all this for one question. Now, I know I'm your son. You know, but my brother, he not here no more. And you was outside that place.
Yeah.
And you start throwing dust in my brother on blood. What's happening with that?
Exactly what did. It's now closed.
Now, I'm saying, what did that mean to you when you was throwing my brother's bones in powder
Ashes.
form? Like,
It was me.
yeah, I'm saying, blood,
It's
but why
still
you
me.
throwing his? Why you threw it? What did that mean to you when you throw my family members?
I'm going to put it to you this way. If I explain it here,
No, I'm saying, I mean, we all watching. I'm not asking for
if
no.
I
but-
explain it here,
Come on, let's do it. Cause I'm telling you,
you don't want me to do
you threw dead ashes of my little baby brother all over these. I'm asking you why you wasted my all over everybody.
Oh, that wasn't a waste.
It wasn't a waste.
So what is that? Is it voodoo?
Are you sure you want
I'm dead serious, cause that's my.
Because
So,
there's
cause
certain
I'm his little
languages.
brother, but I'm his little brother though.
there's certain languages.
But I'm his
that
little brother. But I'm
I
his little brother
speak.
though. Blood, you
You
tripping,
don't want me to speak that.
bro. I'm asking you. We all
don't want me
watching.
to speak
We all
that.
watched you do it. What does that mean when you throw some
This
on
is the
somebody
thing.
like that? If I'm dead and you and it's like Orlando Brown being dead, Jaguar, and you dig in a bag and you throw Orlando Brown all over somebody. What
My
does that
question
mean?
is this. What does it mean to you to ask?
Because that's my brother. I'm your son.
Got that. And yet, what does that mean to you to ask?
That's my brother.
Then show me where his holes were.
Well, you gotta
Show me where his...
they're in
No.
the ashes.
Show me where...
Man, this is they trying to feed off each other like they acting, and they just trying to, this is all for views, and she trying to figure out, are you serious or are you playing? Because if you playing, I'm gonna play along with you, but I can't ask you, are you serious? Because if you are serious, then we need to sit down and talk with the cameras on. It's hard to communicate with the cameras on to figure out what the other person really, really mean. Because if I can flow with this thing, you understand what I'm saying? I think this is some bull.
And yet, what does that mean to you
What
to
does that
ask?
mean?
That's my brother.
Then show me where his holes were.
Well, you gotta
show me where his.
They're in the ashes.
Show me where his.
I saw you screaming.
Show me where his bullet holes were.
I seen you screaming.
Where was he?
Pull you out the car. Talking about your is in a U-Haul.
You want to know what?
Get the out of here. Period.
You want to know what's interesting?
There ain't nothing interesting when my mama screaming about some her shit in a U-Haul and you had to go out there and you threw your out there like this on their face.
And now I do.
So why you do it? Why you throw my brother?
I got somebody that wants to talk to you. And I think you should talk to them.
Yeah, man. On my mama. On everything.
Do me a favor.
Mama, I'm telling you.
Do me a favor.
That is not gonna happen. They can't call you crazy. They arrested you. I was finna pay your bail. What the f***?
Did you?
Bro? No, I couldn't because they wouldn't let me.
Why not?
They told me they had it.
Why not?
They wouldn't let me do it.
Why not?
They wouldn't let me do it. I called them at 4, 3 in the morning. Everybody over here. I called him. And he was like, nah.
But why not?
But I'm asking why you throwing the ashes and if they asking us to look stupid.
I'll tell you. Come here.
Now, in case y'all don't know what he's talking about,
question.
A video went viral a few years ago of Jaguar blowing the ashes of her dead son on people and then pouring.
So far, neither one of them even answered one of the questions, man.
Now, in case y'all don't know what he's talking about, a video went viral a few years ago of Jaguar blowing the ashes of her dead son on people and then pouring the rest of it all over herself. Orlando threw major shade at Jaguar again when he said straight to her face that he was tired of doing the interview with her and that he was ready to end it. At some point, he even compared her to his baby mama, basically implying that she talks too much and he's tired of hearing her. Jaguar tried to overlook it and even cracked a few jokes around the shade, but people couldn't help but notice the disrespect from Orlando. This mess with Jaguar, Ali, and Orlando got a lot of folks talking, and that's when they realized that a lot of the things Jaguar has been saying don't match with the testimony that has been given in court by actual witnesses, and the few things she said that seemed to be true were greatly exaggerated for entertainment purposes and shock value. For example, Jaguar claimed that when these freak-offs happened, she was there to walk them out. At the time, we believed her because we didn't have a clear understanding of what these freak-offs looked like. However, from Cassie's testimony and the who were paid, we now know that it usually involved Diddy and Cassie and a male escort. It wasn't this huge party of people just freaking off where an uninvited guest like Jaguar could just wait by the door and walk someone out. That was something that she made up just so people will be tuned into her.
Ahem. Can Jaguar Wright please come to the front of the class, please? Miss Wright, you used to say that you would walk girls out of the freak-offs. Is that not true? You said in detail, with great passion, that you were walking them out of the freak-offs. As far as we know, freak-offs consisted of 3 people. Diddy, Cassie, who was never walked out, and male workers. Who did you walk out of the freak-offs? Because you said you were saving women. Cassie, as far as we know, was the only woman there, and you didn't save her. So who did you save? I think now that we have a clear vision of what the freak-offs were, Cassie, a worker, and Diddy masturbating in the corner, we know now Jaguar Wright was not there. She was not saving anyone. She was not walking anyone out of...
What was Diddy doing again? Oh my God. He said, we know the freak-off consists of...
As we know, was the only woman there, and you didn't save her. So who did you save? I think now that we have a clear vision of what the freak-offs were, Cassie, a worker, and Diddy masturbating in the corner, we know now Jaguar Wright was not there. She was not saving anyone. She was not walking anyone out of the freak-offs. Are you serious? We still have people who are like, well, Jaguar was right about Diddy. She said she was at the freak-offs saving people. That is obviously now not true. As far as we know now, the Freakoffs were not Hollywood-filled, eyes-wide-shut parties with tons of people that someone like Jaguar Wright could somehow sneak into and pull people out of. They were tiny things in hotel rooms. Stop telling me, well, Jaguar was right about Puff. She was not.
It's not looking good for Jaguar out here, y'all.
Wow.
Prior to us really knowing what was happening, it looked like she was telling the truth, but now you have Allie Carter accusing her of lying and making money from other people's pain. Orlando is out here accusing her of doing witchcraft with her dead son's remains. And you have folks breaking down everything she said and realizing that she's been playing in their face all these years. One person said it's almost as if Jaguar Wright read a bunch of Reddit posts and blind items, retold the stories to involve herself, and then watched slam poetry on YouTube in order to create the personality of Jaguar Wright. Another person said she was a failed singer and met Jay-Z once. She makes it sound like she was Mary J. Blige. She used her brush with fame and been peddling lies for years. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Jaguar getting exposed for lying and making money off her lies? And do you think she really made all this up and now the industry is trying to silence her by pushing the narrative that she's lying? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.
Man, golly. I don't know, man. Only thing I know is this. Jaguar, now he's saying that Jaguar probably sung for Jay-Z one time. But why nobody suing her? The only thing I know is she was on Piers Morgan, and I think Piers Morgan got scared because Jay-Z lawyers wrote them a note, and they was like, oh, we don't want no stat. I know one thing, somebody wrote us a note. We don't even know if it's real or not. We took the video down. I mean, come on, dog. Think about it. I don't know what kind of, you see Diddy been doing this for 30 years. I can't afford no 30 years. If somebody take my channel down or something happened to my channel for 30 years, no, come on, dog. That's why right now we working on our own shit. We working on our own shit. Anyway, think about it, man. I mean, is she lying? I mean, you talking about voodoo and all that. I don't believe in none of this voodoo and hocus pocus bullshit, whatever. I don't believe in none of that. So you could do all the voodoo you want on me and sticking pins and something and all that. I don't believe in that stuff. That's just me. Now some people do. I don't think that what's his name? Orlando Brown. I mean, Orlando is a character. When he tells the truth, he said he made love to these people, right? And then he said Terrence Howard. Now Terrence Howard been on after that, you know. Terrence Howard now he finally came up and said something and was like, dude, you don't never give up your man card. And I'm like, that's opposite. Now Ray J and all them, I mean, who gonna come out and admit that, okay, this is the truth? You know, Jaguar is telling some great stories. Allie Carter is telling some great stories. And you just believe what you can believe and don't believe whatever you don't want to believe. But I know one thing. I'm a fan of Jaguar. I'm a fan of a lot of these YouTubers. And I'm a fan of Allie Carter. What I'm not a fan of is Diddy, because my eyes clearly see that he done screwed a lot of people. And I don't mean Essily. I'm trying not to say the word because sometimes we've been trying to watch what we say. You got to watch your language. You can cuss and everything, but YouTube don't like it when you say words other than Freakoff. Y'all get what I'm saying. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.